Hey friends, welcome back to Two Sisters Homestead. If you are new here, I am Josie, and today I just thought that I would go ahead and show you guys how I plan my meals for the week and how I am able to use the stuff that I have and instead of getting all new stuff. So what I like to do is every Friday I will sit down and come up with a list of different meals that I want to make for the week. So that's all my dinners. And then also, since I am in the process of trying to save money, then we're also doing lunches for work. So I'm going to be meal prepping our lunches this week. And also, I'm tired of buying different snacks and things like that. So I'm just going to start making them myself so that I know what's in it more, and it's not necessarily the healthiest stuff, but it is better than the junk food that we usually buy. And also, most of the time with the stuff that I am going to be making, we already have almost everything for it, which is also a way to save money. So I just write down everything that I'll be having. So here's my dinners, my lunch meals, and then my snacks. So I do that, and then I try to see what I have in my pantry or in my freezers that I can take off of my grocery list, because depending on what all I'm making, I have a whole grocery list of everything that I need to have for each of these meals. So I just go ahead and write down everything that I need, and then I will go take this list to the pantry and freezer, and we will see what I have and what I don't have for this things on my list. And if I have it, I will mark it out and I don't have to get it. So that saves me a little bit of money of using my stuff that I already have, because a lot of times what we tend to do is just go ahead and make a list, go buy everything that we have, that we need for it, and then whatever we have is already done. It's still there. So that's what I'm going to do, and it just helps me like really save money. What I really like to do, which I didn't have time this time because I made my list too late, but I really like to make a list, go through my fridges, freezers, and pantries to see what all I have and what I don't have to buy, and then I'll make like a Walmart pickup order. So if I make a Walmart pickup order, that saves me a lot of money, you guys, a lot, because if I go into the store, then I like to pick up other things, and I need this, I need that. But I'm trying my best not to do that today, because I'm really trying to save some money. This holiday season is coming up, and things like that, so I really need to save. So I'm about to take you all to my pantry and maybe to my freezers. I'm not exactly for sure yet, and we will see what all we have, what all we need, and go from there. Another thing that I'm trying to do is trying to find a bread recipe that I can make on my own, so I don't have to buy bread from the store. But I am going to go ahead and buy a loaf of bread just in case the bread that I make doesn't succeed or isn't up to my expectations. But I am this weekend going to be trying a couple of different bread recipes so I can try to find a good one that we enjoy. What else, you guys? But yeah, I think that is about it. So I will go ahead and bring you over to the pantry, and I'll meet you there. Okay, you guys, as you can see, I'm in my pantry. It doesn't look as good as it did whenever I first organized it, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. I've tried. So we're just going to see what we have in here that we don't need to buy. We do have a little bit of bread, but I need to go ahead and buy some because we do go through that pretty quickly with the kids' lunches and things. Okay. So, let's see where we need to start. So we already have tuna, because I'll be making tuna salad this week for lunch. So we have that. Let's see. Green beans. We do not have any green beans, so I still need to buy that. Potatoes. I actually think we have enough, so I just need a small bag of potatoes instead of a big one like I normally get. Yeah. What, you want that? Eat? This is what I'm trying to get out of mine, you guys. Here you go. Okay, so next is, let's see. I think that's all the stuff in here. We need chips. We do have some chips, but the kids like to leave them open, so I need some for myself for lunches this week. Barbecue sauce. I don't have any barbecue sauce, so I am still going to need to get that. Okay, so now I guess we are going to go to the freezer, see what I have in there, and I'll be right back. So I am in this freezer now. So we have a whole thing of chicken breast right here. So I can take that off of my list. And that's just really just overflow of things for the kids. So now I'm going to go to the next one and see. Okay, so this one is the next one. So we have 1 pound of hamburger meat, but I think that's all we have. Yep. I think we might have a few small bags of chicken breast. Let me see. Excuse me. Okay, you guys, so I was able to, I was able to get most of the stuff that we use out of my freezers and pantry just for normal meals, just for the simple fact that I didn't go grocery shopping last week. I tried just to use everything that I could that I already had in there, and just if I need to go to the store, I would just go to the store. So I don't have to deal with that. So a lot of stuff we already used, you guys, which is really good. So I'm going to go to the store. And I think what I'm going to do, since I still have a lot of stuff in there, I'm going to try to make meals with the stuff that I have in there. Like different cans, like tomato soups and things like that. I'm going to try to make meals with that stuff so I can get that out and start fresh. And things like that. One thing that I don't like about doing that is that my pantry ends up looking really bare, and then it makes me think I need to, go buy more stuff, which I really don't. I mean, but, until I get my garden and then our beef from the cow and things like that, then, I want to be able to put my own stuff up, not just buy a bunch of stuff that I'm going to eventually have in my garden next year. So that's the thinking, you guys. So we are going to go ahead and get ready to go to the store, and I'm going to go grocery shopping for everything on my list, and I'm not going to get anything else. I think the kids want a little bit of candy, so I might get that for them, and then just come home and put it all up and have at that. But this is what I try to do weekly, just because it's easier for us because we don't have enough space to grocery shop for more than a week. And then also, being able to go check my pantries and stuff like that can save me money. And if I have a list of meals ahead of time, then I'm not scrambling during the week after work like, oh, what are we going to have for dinner, and go to the store every day. Because if you don't know, if you go to the store every single day, that's more money that you're having to spend. And that's more times that you have to go into the store and buy different things that you probably don't need. Or you see this or that and you're like, oh, I just need this, but you really don't need it. So if you go once a week and stay out of the stores for the rest of the week, then you're good. And that's typically what I try to do, is go on the weekend to the grocery store or do my pickup order, and I will not go to the store again unless it's like an emergency. I really need something like that. Like emergency, like some type of medicine or whatever it may be like that. So that's what we're going to do, you guys. So I probably won't bring you to the store just because I'm not ready for that yet, but I am going to the store and I'll bring you back and show you what all I got, just to prove to y'all that I did good with doing it. So I'm going to do this, you guys, and then I will see you in a little bit. So one thing I forgot to say earlier was that whenever I'm looking for my recipes of different things that I want to make, I go on my Pinterest or Lemon. I go to there now recently. My sister told me about that. It's a little bit more newer, kind of like Pinterest and things like that. So I do that, and I always have my saved recipes, or if it's something that I've made on my own or different things like that, or just something that I know how to make, then you know, that's how I do it. But I'm also about to start, I believe, having a recipe book, so I don't have to worry about finding my recipes, or if something was to happen to the internet or anything like that, then I would always have my recipes. So that's something I'm thinking about doing here pretty soon. But just wanted to let you know that is where I get my recipes, or just from family or different things like that. Okay, you guys, so I am back home now, so I just wanted to tell you all the meals that I have to make. So we're going to be doing chicken and rice soup, spatchcock chicken, hold on, my list, spatchcock chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes, and cornbread, beef tips, rice, and broccoli, shepherd's pie, but with ground beef, so it's really not called shepherd's pie, chicken gnocchi soup, which I'm probably going to have to make my own gnocchi because I couldn't find them at the store. And then for lunches, we're going to have honey garlic pork tenderloin, tuna sandwiches, regular sandwiches, and chips. I'm going to make some chicken breasts with some vegetables, and then some mini meatloafs. So that is on the list for this week.
Hey, you're too close to him.
Okay, you guys, so this is all of the stuff that I got. And all this cost $213 for this little bit of stuff right here. Okay, you guys, well, that is it for today's video. I got all my groceries put up, and then later on, when I get some time, maybe this evening, I will start dividing up my meat that I have, that I need to divide up. I also got, I didn't show it in the video, but I also got 3 whole chickens, because we're going to be doing stuff with those this week as well, and that'll be a video to come. I'll be making a video on 3 ways to be able to cook a chicken, so that will be very interesting. And yeah, so that's about it. That's how I go about trying to use the stuff that I have in my pantry first, with the meals that I plan on having. I go on Pinterest to look up all my meals, or just regular recipes I already know, or family recipes. And then I shop my pantries, freezers, and then I go to the store. Normally, I would already had it figured out ahead of time and would have done a pickup order, so I wouldn't have to be in the store. A pickup order is so much easier for me, for one, because I can just go get it. Don't have to go in, don't have to take all my kids in as well, so it just makes it a little bit more easier and helps me save money. And that is the goal right now, is to be able to save and things like that. But I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.